Waiting for the light. There we go. Hi, y'all. How are you doing? I hope that you're having a beautiful day. My hair is driving me crazy. All right. So I'm going to show my disclaimer. If you want to screenshot that and read it. But I'll just start with the bottom part. By watching my videos, you are agreeing to the contract of being in control of yourself, being responsible for yourself, and with any of the information being channeled. Be on your best behavior because the Most High God is watching and the Holy Spirit is listening. I'm reminding the people watching about for the freedom of speech and about my personal human rights. Attempting to persecute me in any form or fashion for what I channel from God and the Holy Spirit is a violation against this contract and the First Amendment, which is the freedom of speech. Any attempt to silence me will be followed up with by the Most High God. Treat others how you want to be treated. Okay, then this is my protection page of prayers, but we'll do again, just do the last prayer. I ask now as I call upon God's favor to give us the full armor of God for protection during our life's mission and work here on earth. I'm eternally grateful for your favor, Heavenly Source, and for your unfailing love. Thank you for blessing me and my subscribers, and thank you for healing the sick and creating miracles. In your holy name, Lord my God, I give gratitude and thanks. I pray unto thy holy presence and meditate upon your divine will. Amen. Okay, so we're going to use, these are some of my note cards just to get started. Let's shake around and see what comes out. But yeah, so I'm already getting messages from the Pleiades. The Pleiadians are here for this reading. Okay, so this reading is about somebody's friend. Let's just say that they undervalue you, like to the extreme. But somebody's friend being in danger because they're teaming up with other people to try to hurt somebody in my collective. We've got gatekeeping and employers. So this could have to do with somebody that was a friend from work. Then we got being put down and someone undervalues you. Straight up, exactly what I was just saying. The energy of somebody not appreciating you, undervaluing you. They don't believe in your skills and ability. They don't believe that you're this great person. They don't believe because they're okay. Their brain is retarded. I don't know. It doesn't work the same way that your brain works and the same way that my brain works. Okay. This person doesn't just undervalue you. They undervalue themselves. They don't have high self-esteem. They undervalue. Oh, okay. It's a car. They undervalue literally every, one in their life. And this is sticking out. What does it say? Energy vampire and Capricorn energy. No, not every Capricorn is an energy vampire. I know somebody was probably going to think that. Okay. I mean, I don't know a Capricorn that's not an energy vampire, but I definitely know that they probably exist. Okay. All right. Anxiety and trespassing. So this is energetic trespassing. I also feel like there's astral work. So somebody has been trying to come onto your property. You could be feeling some type of anxiety about that. You could be feeling some type of anxiety about someone coming to work on your home. You have the right to feel that way. Let me just tell you, when your gut gives you this type of negative reaction, when somebody is going to come into your home, or you think that somebody has to come in and work on your home, this feeling that you have, it's not a good feeling. That's your gut telling you that whatever's about to happen is not good and to not let this person in. Okay. I'm glad to see you here too. All right. What else? We have bad talking you. evil intentions. We have dark witch. So this is a friend that's a dark witch. Again, they could have some type of relation to, like, maybe you were their employer or you have the same employer or something like that. Somebody that really undervalues you. They're an energy vampire. They're always trespassing against your energy. If this friend of yours ever gave you any type of clothing, you need to get rid of it. Like, straight up, I would literally make holy water by blessing water. You can pray Psalm 91 over the water. You can pray Psalm 91 over a little bit of salt, mix the water and salt, pray Psalm 91 again. And then you can use that to, pour that, especially if you've worn anything that a friend's given you, pour that on the clothing that you wore, and then put a little bit of that holy water in your bathtub, okay, and take a bath. If you have Florida water cologne, it will work great, okay. Went to for spiritual cleanse, Florida water cologne. When you add that with water, it creates a substance that cleanses and blesses everything spiritually, and it consecrates stuff. So I put a little bit of it in the washer, that the washing, what is it called? Washing machine dish liquid. Soap, sorry, washing soap. Okay, so anyways, I put some Florida water in that, and I put some Florida water in like shampoos and other products and stuff like that go on the skin. And it basically keeps cleaning everything so that if anything tries to attach to anything, it's cleaned. So I also use Florida water, and then I'll put a little bit of black salt in it, and I'll show you. So this is Florida water with black salt in it. That's the black salt, that black stuff that you're seeing in there. Okay, so you can use this as an aura spray to spray around you, okay? Or you can use it on your objects, like anything that you feel has bad energy on it, basically is what I'm talking about. Okay? But you got to be careful with the black salt, because the black salt actually, if you have animals, you don't want to spray or use the black salt, because especially if you have cats. So I do know of people that have had cats, they've used the black salt like in their house, and then their cats don't come back. So that's one thing that I do know. It really banishes everything. It clears everything out of the way. Okay, so I just wanted to say that God is telling me right now that not all magical practices, not all witchcraft is bad. It has to do with, where was it said? It has to do with this right here. This is what makes it bad, the evil intentions. If the people didn't have evil intentions to go like with their magic, okay, God doesn't see it as it would be something bad. But the fact that they're using dark magic, black magic, whatever, and black magic is that the evil intentions, they're using this magic with an intent to cause somebody anxiety so that this energy vampire can suck up their energy and to trespass and invade their space energetically and physically. Someone that looks at you as a food source, not a human being. Okay, so that's the type of individual we're dealing with. Whoa. 4 of Wands. Creative goals and projects will be completed. Ideas are plentiful. Rewards come in. Financial rewards come in from completed work. Money doesn't necessarily mean happiness, which means you're going to have a lot of it. Celebrate life's passages. Reward yourself for the success you've achieved. You feel really alive and excited about the future. A period of freedom and new choices begins. So this shows me that this is probably why. Yeah, absolutely. Light worker magic. This is probably why. And honestly, some of the things that would be considered magic that are like cures and stuff, I don't know. I can just consider that energy and manifestation. And some of this stuff, the black magic stuff, I also consider that to be just people trying to use energy to manifest. Magic is something else. That's why this person, whoever your friend was, had to go somewhere else. Like, I'm getting, this is why there's a freaking hurricane in Florida right now. Straight up, how many people are getting wounded because of this, like, because of a few dumb witches? That's sad as shit. But it shows me that why your friends are, why this friend and this friend, maybe you walked away from them. Maybe you walked away from the job that you shared with them, right? And then they were an energy vampire to you, but you didn't realize it when you were with them until afterwards, how they leave your energy feeling, right? So we have consecrate your land, because somebody is working with the 7 deadly sins, okay? Yes, I do feel like this is somebody that, oh yeah, okay, so that's funny. Their evil intentions almost to me felt like a wish, but consecrate your land. Then we have the jinn coming out right here. Okay, so you may want to call upon Allah to get rid of any jinns that are working with this dark witch. Yeah, these people are trolling you. And well, these monitoring spirit entities, this is a bad person. Okay, they want you to be in fear, this bad person. And this person's getting sued, and they're also getting threatened. Like I said, your friend, whoever started this shit, is like decided that you were going to be the one that they swapped destinies with, had all these bad intentions, trespassed, did the energy vampire. But energy vampiring is swapping destinies with somebody. If you're putting poison into somebody but extracting their good energy, that is a form of destiny swap, because that energy. And so this is why calling your power back is so important. But God, we don't just want to call our power back. Any power, any energy that any other person other than ourselves and like our spouse that's holding our energy, which means our objects, anything that has our DNA on it in any form or fashion, please turn that energy into deathbane essence. Just turn it into the straight up energy of death and allow them to experience a literal freaking ego death, because they're not even trying to play the game of life with their own energy. And so you need to turn that to immediate death energy. Straight up done. Okay. Now these people are going to be like, what happened? Oh my God. What happened was you were rebuked in the name of Jesus. That's what happened, vampire idiot. This is somebody that literally, I feel like they were threatening you in some type of way, or they were wanting to threaten you by trying to make you be in fear for some shit. What do you need to be afraid of? They truly are an idiot. And I feel bad that I keep having to say this about people, but these people are freaking stupid, dude. They thought that they were going to control you through some like bullshit fear. They don't even understand that you have the energy of like, well, you weren't Braveheart, but I do know who Braveheart was. But you weren't Braveheart, but you have a similar energy to that. Like, like what, you don't have to be afraid of anything, you know. Usually in situations that cause someone to react in fear, this is a bad person that's doing this. They try to get you to react in fear. Yeah, I usually just boss the fuck up and I'm like, what? And then I just mirror that energy back to them. So we can ask that the demons take the demon mirror and mirror this energy back to the other people. Or just set the mirror up facing the people that are doing this in this reading. Thank you. Okay. Just return to sender that. That's what needs to happen. You need to call down judgment on this person. You need to consecrate your land. Let me just ask God how to do that. Okay, so how God's saying to consecrate your land is, it's like Psalm 91 for almost everything. Okay, no, Psalm 36 and Psalm 91. Okay, those two Psalms, make some anointing oil with olive oil and salt. Okay, You can then you can do the sign of the cross. You can do a peace sign. You could do a happy face, whatever your little symbol for protection is going to be. You could do a rune, but you're going to go to the windows, and you're going to go to the doors, and you're going to anoint them, and you're going to pray Psalm 36, because that has to do with your home. Okay. And then you're going to pray Psalm 91, and then you go through the entire house. Okay. And God's not saying, it doesn't matter which way. So what you're doing is you're using the elements and using prayer and blessing to bring up protective barriers, okay, in your home, and to call in the spirits of the archangels and of your spirit team. But I feel like your spirit team has been bound, but God's working on that right now. So yeah, you call in all of your help, and then you put up you're basically putting up boundaries, and then you ask God to consecrate your land in whatever way that God can do. And so if you have sage, then so I would start with using the oil, going through the house with the oil, anointing the house with oil on the inside, and then I would do on the outside of your front door, at least on the outsides of your doors. Okay. Then you're going to use the holy water, which I just told you how to make. And you're going to just have a bowl of it. You can dip your fingers in and just go like that, and it'll fling the water like across the room. You're going to go through your house, and just on, you don't have to do it on the walls. You can do it down by the floorboards, however you want to do it. And you're going to anoint your home with the holy water. That's now 2 elements, water and oil, right? That spirits will have to get through. Then you take the sage, and you don't just use regular sage. You use sage, and I would say Palo Santo is probably going to be one of the best things, unless you have like a really, really good sage that has other mixtures in it. But you'll take a sage, but what sage does is it clears the energy. It clears all of the energy. It clears the positive energy and the negative energy, and it just clears it. It just neutralizes it. So sage also gets rid of dead people, but it won't get dead people that haven't crossed over. It won't get rid of demons, but it will get rid of dead people. So you go through your house, pray Psalm 91 over the sage. You sage the house, okay? And then after you sage the house, you use the Palo Santo, which brings in the blessings and brings in the extra special protection. And then I rebuke whatever's trying to blind me right now or mess with my vision. Okay, and so then you'll go through and you'll use the Palo Santo, and then at the end, you'll want to open your front door. So if there was anything in here, like dead people, think that whatever, then they'll be able to get out. Okay, so you leave your door open just for a little bit, and then you ask God to bring in positive to your home. In fact, all I want you to say is that this home only allows in that which is positive, period. Okay, that's what the new statement is. If you want to set up a crystal grid, okay, you have your programmer crystal, which is always going to be a quartz crystal. You cannot program with anything other than quartz and Lemurian seed crystals, okay? It's got to be a quartz, and it can't just be a tiny little quartz. It's got to be a quartz that's big enough to hold your intention. Usually I pick ones that have the little records on them, the little lines on them. So they're like record keepers. So you're going to program that intention of what I allow in only positive. Okay. It's positive. That's it. Anything else is not allowed in. And then you'll set that programming piece into your grid. Okay. Like this isn't, we're going to use more money cat. Okay. I program more money cat to bring in more money to my channel. Then I have a grid right here, and I put more money cat in the grid, and then whatever crystals like I want selenite there. Okay. So whatever, and bumblebee jasper. So then this crystal is going to be amplifying, especially because it's quartz. This is rose quartz, but again, if it was quartz, it's going to be what quartz does when you put another crystal by it is it amplifies the amount of area that it can send the energy out to, and it amplifies the properties of any other crystal that it's by. So after you program the crystal with your intention, you put it in there, you put the rest of the crystals around, then you pray Psalm 91 again. Okay, and Psalm 36 over your crystal grid. Make sure that you take your crystal grid and put it somewhere where your kids are not going to get, somewhere where your pets are not going to get, somewhere where your mom's not going to get, just like somewhere that's out of the way. It can really be in any part of your house. Okay. And what your intention that you're setting is that this grid works for the entire house. Now, Melchizedek has a certain, I forget what that is called. Well, Melchizedek has a certain, or not Melchizedek, who is it? Metatron's cube. That's what I'm talking about. Metatron's cube is like one of the best house protection grids. Okay. So just to let you know, you could even take a piece of wood and just draw that and then use that if you wanted, but it's just something that has a print. This has sacred geometries. So does Metatron's cube. You could use each of the circles in Metatron's cube as with a different crystal for different rooms of your house. Okay. Now that you know about that, hopefully I will never have to disclose that much information again, but now you know how to consecrate your land. All right. And then you're going to say that you release every spirit that was on this land before you. You ask that the Akashic records of this property be cleansed out, and that a blessing be placed upon the people that live in the house and upon the spirits that were here, that they go to wherever they need to be. And then you're going to pray specifically against, like, God, please protect this home from anything that's not benefiting us. And you have God put God's intention, because God has God's own intention for you. Okay. So that's, yeah. So that's how you do it. So you build up the elements that if any negative force was going to try to get in your house or try to get to you or to anything in your house, it's going to have to go through a wall of blessed elements and a wall of the Most High God and a wall of psalms and prayers and stuff. Okay. And you say also, include also anyone entering my home. If they have anything with them, they leave that at the door, or that God doesn't allow it to come near thy dwelling in any form or fashion. Because somebody wants to ruin you having a happy life. They're going to do that. Like, honestly, I was picking up on 3 people doing suicide magic and paying. Well, one person was your friend. They contacted another practitioner. That practitioner didn't know how, like, they were just a psychic reader. So then that practitioner contacted another practitioner, and then that practitioner said, yes, I'll go ahead and do this work on this person's family. Right. And that was your friend. Okay. So literally somebody, like the devil, somebody literally, this was your friend was the devil, and you just didn't know it. Yeah, and especially as, like, Alan, when you're on the rise, like, you're going through an ascension right now. When you go through an ascension, it's like these people come around that want to just latch onto your energy, and they want to troll you and bring your frequency down because they don't want you to get this upgrade. And the upgrade is like the most important thing. So yeah, you need to just keep rebuking. Like, I rebuke this devil person. They're seriously satanic. And there's nothing wrong with being satanic as long as you're not trying to get the devil to unalive people. And that's where people, they don't really worship the devil. They just want to, like, do magic like Solomon and bind spirits and stuff, but they don't have the ring that Solomon had or the power. So this denotes a greedy, materialistic, selfish person. This person would seriously, the vibe I'm getting is like they are like Joseph in the Technicolor Dreamcoat's like brother. Okay. Like, this person, if they could, would sell you into slavery, like straight up just traffic you if they could. So that's why you need to be aware, like, of their trolling behavior, that they are using jinn to try to bring about their dark desires. This is now that we're informing Allah about it, this is waking Allah up, and these people are going to have to pay for bad talking you. They're going to have to pay for everything they tried to do with their evil intentions. And this could very well be because you're a great manifester. But yeah, so it talks about this person being caught in an unhealthy situation, the card of actual perversity and dark secrets, actual addiction, overspending, substance abuse, compulsions, Judge people by their values, not by their outside appearances. You never know. Just like I was talking to Ragnarok Odinson yesterday, like like he's seriously, you're dope. You're Logi. And the thing is like people don't really know when they're entertaining an angel or a higher dimensional being or a spiritual guru. They don't really know. And so that's why it's like judge people by their values, not by their outside appearances, because it makes everybody look foolish when you try to judge somebody and then you find out that that person was an angel or that person was a god, like literally reincarnated. Or yeah, that's pretty much how it goes. So yeah, like we have some really special people out here, and um this devil wants to be in everybody's society. This like it's like the jealousy that a friend has. So let's see. I did specifically get that they were a friend, but I feel like they may have been a coworker or somebody that would be a peer to you. And so yeah, so when you find out, when you end up getting the downloads like yeah, like that you're a higher dimensional being, then you start to get people that start to do weird karmic stuff to you. Okay, Ragnarok, you're going to understand this. They start to do really, really weird shit to you. And then you end up finding out that these are not just people like how you reincarnated these other frost giants and other beings, okay, other different types of giants. They also reincarnated too. Or they could be like wandering spirits that attach onto somebody. So then you start to actually be interacting with the people that you were interacting in with your higher self right before the Ragnarok situation happened, right? The ones that survive. It's kind of wild to me. But yeah, like that's how that when, and I wish that everybody knew this. I wish that everybody knew to ask their higher self and to look further or even use a pendulum, because when they get a lot of weird karmic situations, it's because a lot of the times you have merged with your higher self and with that higher aspect of yourself. And even though you're not aware of that, that energy is still flowing through you. So it attracts whoever you had unresolved issues with. Let's just say that. But the good thing about that is that when this happens, you get the opportunity to actually work through the issue that before like would lead to your downfall. Okay, like in the past these people were like, it just seems like they were like, well, when everybody doesn't know who they are, they can't tap into their power. That's why knowledge is so important, right? Also, I do feel like this is about a star energy. I feel like you're the star energy. So we've got the devil energy, that's your friend, and then this is probably why your friend is so jealous, and because to really go to this length, like to do witchcraft on somebody, to meet up with other people, to intentionally energy vampire them, to try to make all this stuff that I see this person doing. It takes a lot of hatred and a lot of energy to do it. So it's like you would never see me like trying to take somebody down, because I won't waste my time and energy on shit like that. Like I'll just pray about it, and that usually will make things get better. But knowing that there was a jinn involved, okay? If you had gotten sued at any point by anybody, that's what was going on here. It was like the residual karma. So the star. Okay, the star can be a little bit about loss. There's a little bit about that, but it's always about you losing. It's like you losing stuff that you don't need. Because for you to step into this star energy and be this powerhouse, like people, see, your friend looked at you like some type of energy source. Okay, that they wouldn't energy vampire you and do that if they didn't think that you were some type of energy source. It talks about your dreams for the future coming true. Okay, whatever spirit of delay has been removed. And I feel like that has to do with the devil, because your friend didn't want you to ever succeed past them. But like maybe this is somebody that was in a similar field to you. Again, they thought that they were an equal to you because they have this devil riding their back, right? And we rebuke that energy. So yeah, it says, yeah, contact with somebody will dramatically change your life. I think, yeah, strong love connection between two people entering a period of serenity and satisfaction. Enjoy this calm period. Emotional needs are filled. Share your good fortune. So yeah, you are coming into good fortune, and you're coming into being an awakened person. Like your psychic abilities, I feel like they exist in the gut for a lot of you. Well, I'm seeing a man, and in it's like the feeling, the gut feeling. Um, when you develop that, you'll get really strong reactions, like, and you'll know things just immediately. So whatever your dreams were for the future, know that the thing trying to stifle that was the devil energy, and this could be attached to some. It could be attached to another company. It could be attached to like some other, like the music industry. Okay, yeah, it could be attached to an industry, right? And they want you to pay your dues, whatever, to get in. Maybe your friend is a part of some type of weird devil industry. What a devil industry? Some type of, yeah, like the music industry, the entertainment business, something that the devil is like really getting worshipped in. So yeah, I mean, how many people make music about the devil? There's a lot more people that do that than they make music about God. So, I do know that there is a connection there, but it's not with actual Satan or Lucifer, like the fallen one, that the first devil that made all the rest. No, it's not that. Again, that devil hasn't been active for a while. I keep on picking up on Asmodeus. But I really feel like it's going to be fine now, because as well, I mean, it's still Asmodeus that is literally living inside of P. Diddy. So yeah, these people are not just people, they're demons. But Asmodeus has been getting away with a lot of shit, taking people's souls through using P. Diddy, taking people's fucking souls straight up. Here, you want a music contract? I'm going to jip you on money and take your soul. And so I don't mean to be hard on people or anything, but there are a lot of soulless people, like in the music industry, that they are all shiny and bright because the devil has ensured them their own star. Let me tell you something. You have a star no matter what. You have a planet no matter what. You have a place of origin no matter what. And it wasn't this earth. Okay. It was the stars. That's where you come from. Like I said, the Pleiades, that's where your help is from. And um, this devil energy wants to pull. See, and the devil will work through your friends, it'll work through your family. It just wants to pull you into the seven deadly sins and lowering your vibration. This is all about, devil doesn't want people to escape the earth, because if we all ascend and transcend the dimensions, right, like we will escape the earth, and the devil doesn't want that. Well, at least not Asmodeus. Asmodeus is like, I need as many people as I can get. That's where he's at. So yeah, these people are using people's souls, and then so God has allowed this to go on for some time, but now God's like, okay, since you were going to show me what you guys were going to do. And the weird thing is, like, why in the hell is Asmodeus trying to worship Lucifer? So obviously Lucifer is gone, because nobody can find Lucifer or Satan. And so what about Iblis? Well, okay, Iblis can be tracked. So yeah, like, but they're not, nobody. Oh, the jinn was right there. Okay, so yeah, Iblis is also in with this. So we got a couple of them. Or Iblis was into it. But yeah, so I don't know what these weird people on the earth, they keep doing rituals to summon Lucifer, and they keep getting trickster spirits. Nobody's getting Lucifer. Like, what I'm being told is that Lucifer is not available in that type of way. Again, Lucifer's still an angel. So, but these demons that were born in hell, all right, I'm not saying Asmodeus was born in hell, but all of his children were born in hell. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, this is great news for you. This is awesome. So again, this is talking about fortune and fame, you getting to spin the wheel of fortune, this devil energy wanting you to bind yourself or sell your soul or whatever weirdo stuff. But now the devil energy and whoever they're trying to work through doesn't have any more power because their main head honcho person behind this energy vampirism, actual energy vampirism, sex magic, okay, is now in jail. So it's like the whole operation's falling apart. So yeah, this would be a great time to come up and take these people down. Take these people down by you ascending, coming into the Wheel of Fortune, you getting your star power back. We ask that God retrieve all of our stars for us and give us, if you want to make a music deal, go to God. God will give you what you want if it's meant for you. But if it's not meant for you, you probably won't get it. But you'll get something that is meant for you, and so you'll still be happy. But if you go to the devil, you're just going to lose your soul. You'll gain a little bit of fame, and a little bit of clout, but that'll turn to, you'll have to go through humiliation rituals and all sorts of disgusting things. Then they'll batter you to the point where you are unrecognizable, and then they take your soul and you just get gypped out of everything. So yeah, that's not really a good way to do things. Like, yes, the demonic world will engage with people if they want to continue to sell their souls, but you don't have to, because by being your natural self and being in your natural purpose, it's causing you to have completion in your work, right? So you could be coming out with a new album or something like that. So it's going to cause you to do completion of your work. And then and I'm getting that somebody needs to, like, if you're a female singer, there's somebody out there, and then this is going to be vice versa. So there's somebody out there that's a female singer that would be really good taking great songs throughout all ages that were sung by men and then redoing them. Okay. Then I'm hearing vice versa, like taking old songs, especially if you feel like you're not creative, but I feel like you are creative and you have your own natural star ability. But to get started, to get popular, take songs that are out of the ordinary, like very old songs, then remake them new. There's still people around that will recognize the music. So yeah, I forget what that is. It's like doing cover songs, cover band, something like that. But not actually being a cover band, just having a lot of your music, especially if you feel like you are in a creative rut. That's a very easy way. You just have to contact the people and let them know that you're going to be singing their song or whatever. I don't know how that works, but basically that is a way to make music. Okay. All right, let's see. So the Wheel of Fortune talks about you coming into your fate. And so your fate promises that luck is turning around for you. It's a period of personal growth and extreme change. So it says success after failure. So if you were failing in the music industry, it's because of this devil mint energy. Okay. And if you were trying to work with other musicians, they see you got to work, you have to figure out a way to do your music that if if it comes down to it, you don't have to work with anyone else. Like, make it like one person, okay? Something like that, because you don't want to have, people that have sold their soul to the devil. They're going to be extremely jealous of you not having to do that, and they're going to try to force that agenda. So again, God's saying that you can be more successful without having to say yes to the demonic agenda. So it says, all that you can do is go with the flow. It's a promise for a better future. So this friend that you have, or maybe they're another musician or another artist or something like that, there's something fishy about their energy. I feel like they are working for the devil, and I feel like they want to steal your work. I feel like if you, it's like, yeah. Yeah, I just feel like they're like they want to be a copycat. They're a wannabe and they want to be a copycat. They want to be you, but they're a copycat. So yeah, when you do make your own music, see, everybody has a unique voice and a unique sound. I think it's silly when people try to mimic other people's sounds. Like, even though it's fine to sing with music, but if you want to be a professional, taking all of your training is mimicking how somebody else sounds, that's never going to get you to find out the way that you actually sound, what your unique style of singing and creating music and stuff like that. Also, it's like how the music industry is forcing the music to be at a certain frequency. They won't allow a high vibration. That's also something to be aware of. Literally, if you're going to make anything in this world, especially if you're going to be an artist, make some music that's going to help people feel enlightened, that's going to help them feel better, that's going to lift their hearts. It doesn't have to be about Jesus. It doesn't even have to be about God. Like, it could just be about being happy, living free, being successful, sitting under the Buddhist tree, the wishing tree. Okay, literally. Make see if you want to make up the fastest, if you want to make the fastest influence and the fastest growing music, have it positively charged. You can express going through pain, but at the end, have it positively charged so that it leaves the person in a space where they're like, yes, I feel so good. I want to hear that music again. I want to hear that sound again. Again, we have been trained with music that is way too fast. They keep trying to make everybody's voices out of range and then too fast. Okay. So I think people would appreciate having some music that's slower that they could actually sing along with instead of like, unless it's rap. Then rap again, like, is something different. But if you make the words that you're saying in rap actually make sense to everybody, not have it be no hood ass crit, like, I don't know, hood shit, like hood talk. What is that, slang? Okay, not using slang and stuff that other people don't really know about. I feel like you're going to be really successful. The more that you can make your brand and your music and your art accessible to people that are children and people that are elderly, the more it's going to get played and the more frequently. Just think about how mental institutions, they will only allow like a certain types of music to be played in their whatever, in their facility. Same thing as doctors' offices and stuff like that. um I'm not saying make it boring, but make it positive, make it about like love, make it about feeling good. um don't follow the footsteps of these other people is what I'm trying to say. Okay, don't follow their footsteps. I feel like if you were going to enter a contest or something like that, there's also somebody that's like a stand-up comedian. So we have superficial, unofficial person. So yeah, this your friend, or maybe it's somebody in the music industry, maybe it's somebody that you will meet. Just know that you may be dealing with them not having a soul, even if they want to collaborate with you, because I am feeling like this person wants to collaborate, but they want to collaborate to steal your ideas. And then they're like clout hungry. They want the clout or the fame or whatever for them, the recognition for themselves, and they'll allow you a little bit of the limelight, but you actually are the one that has the talent. So that's what you need to take into consideration. Also, you want to make sure that there's no dark witchcraft going on inside of your music, that it's not, you're not singing spells and weird shit, especially if you work with somebody else. that it doesn't turn into a spell, because that's when you'll start getting judged by God. And that's why you're going to see these famous rappers that have been rapping about stupid shit, just bad stuff. They're going to, I'm not going to say what's going to happen to them, but just know that God is an avenging God, okay? And will silence somebody. God's the one that's deserving of clout and praise and honor. It's the Most High. It's not ever going to be a person. So if you're always looking to fit a demographic that's a person, but you're somebody out there is not just an energy vampire, they're a real vampire. I don't know when they're going to come across this video, but yeah, filling out a serpent, Jesus. Okay. A certain demographic. I keep seeing Agent Smith, secret agents. So again, that has to do with the music industry. You could be an animal lover, okay? You could have animals or pets. If you have a cat that kitty, the kitty bowl. If you have a cat that brings you dead stuff a lot, that's a warning. That's those dead things like rats and whatever. My cat used to do that all the time. And it was every time I needed to be protected by something. It's just showing you that the cat's like, "Mo money, kitty." It's like, I got the rat, the snitch, the bitch. I got her, somebody was sending you something. So, all right, let's see what else here. We have Two of Pentacles. All right. So yeah, this is about you getting a great message about something. You're going to get some really good news that's going to be about the changing of your fortune. I just heard God laughing about this because you're going to be so like, what? So it's going to be an important message or document arrives, putting an end to a problem. So again, this also could be like you having a contract with God. And once you have a contract with God, you can't have one with the devil. So the devil won't even try to approach you. The devil will just leave you alone. Yeah, it's like an excellent time for new projects. Research them carefully and pay attention to details. Be patient and wait for the elements to fall into place. Pick up a project that has been put aside. So yeah, that could very well be a creative art. Also, be aware of somebody trying to use animals to get close to you. Like, there's just some people that are destiny thieves that are attached to this devil energy. And so you just have to be really careful. Yeah, this Queen of Cups in the reverse. This is the friend energy. Signifies a selfish, destructive woman who seeks to manipulate and control you. She has unpredictable reactions, is cruel, and seeks revenge. This person's also a bad mother. They stink. They're hideous. They look like they're just hideous to me. And they smell rancid. And their house is disgusting. And I don't know how these children aren't even getting fed. What am I reading here? Who is this person? This person's definitely on some type of drugs. I can feel it. Their energy is so disgusting. Yeah, she's unpredictable reactions and cruel and seeks revenge. Perverse, twisted, crafty, and dishonest, immoral. She uses people, then discards them. Do not trust her. This talks about literally a warning about this friend may not be in your life now, but somebody coming in and could be, they're attached to the devil, but it could be that they definitely want your star power. They definitely want your creative projects and your fame and your clout and stuff like that. And you may actually be getting some news that somebody, all these messages are so different. You may actually, somebody out there may be getting a message that arrives in the mail that at first glance, you're not going to be happy about. But at second glance, you're going to be able to sue this person. So I don't know if they're going to try to steal something from you or copyright something or whatever, but like you're going to be able to sue this person. I heard defamation of character for one thing, because this person is like very crafty. Also, I'm picking up on somebody else that just came into the energy who their wife, this person was their wife. They left their wife because their wife won't stop doing witchcraft and their wife is attached to this devil. Y'all need to be really careful who you interact with, okay? This lady has had children, but they're all got disabilities because she is attached to the devil and was doing witchcraft the entire time she was pregnant. I think she even like this is somebody she's so desperate for this man to get back with her ex. She's even plotting. This devil has her doing so much devilment, yo. She's even plotting to unalive her husband, and she's going to people on the internet trying to find a hitman. Stupid lady. Somebody needed to know about that they weren't going to let it go. Dishonesty in business. Yo, this is exactly what I'm talking about. So you may get some information about somebody being dishonest in business. If this has to do with the music industry, then yeah, people are going to try to do you dirty. That's why I was saying trying to avoid this woman who just wants to take you down. Dishonesty in business, your reputation as well as your long-term goals are in jeopardy. Lack of insight into problems affects your judgment. Okay, so we're gonna get some insight about this. You are extremely short-sighted, look into the future, careless spending, solicit several bids before making a decision, business partnership is in conflict. So again, if this is somebody that wants to go into business with you, hell no, they're attached to the devil. And you don't have to be like, I'm not going to go into business with you because you're attached to the devil or because I know that you sold your soul or whatever. Like, you don't have to say that, but you don't have to tell anybody why you don't want to work with them anymore or why you don't feel like this partnership is going to work out or whatever this is, this message that's going to arrive. It's a document. I just heard non-disclosure agreement. Okay. So somebody may be trying to get you to sign a non-disclosure agreement, sorry. Yo, it's no joke. Plagiarism, right on the top right there. Copyright. Plagiarism and copyright. So that's what this is about. Plagiarism and copyright. Then we have the 7 of Wands. You are in the defensive. You have the advantage and eventually will win. Be strong and aggressive. Expect criticism and challenges to your authority. Again, expect people to try to come up against you, especially if you are going to do something like rap where people like do rap battles or whatever when they make songs to diss people. Stand up for yourself and for your ideas. You will never regret your actions, even though they may seem aggressive at the time. People compete for your energy and resources. What did we say with the psychic vampire here? Exactly. Cut the deck on Judgment and the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Knight of Cups. Yeah. Okay, so this might be your energy. I'm feeling like it is. I feel like that's the energy that's going to be behind making the music. Signifies a male under 40, romantic and calm nature, makes decisions with his heart, thinks carefully before acting and speaking, sensitive to others, well-educated, idealistic, persuasive, possible invitation or proposition in love. He is considerate and generous. Still a Knight energy, but Knight doesn't mean bad, especially when I'm looking at this through the lens of, well, whoever this friend is, past, present, or future, they're in danger because you're in this Knight of Cups energy. This is the energy needed for you to be creative, to produce your craft. Okay. And so, yeah, being aware of who you share your music with, who you share your ideas with, because people may not have the best intentions for you. Well, we know that this lady for sure doesn't, and the devil doesn't have any good intentions. Now, this is another person, King of Wands, signifies a man over 40. This is somebody in the music industry or in whatever industry you're trying to get into. This guy is, these two people know each other. So maybe this was the husband. Yeah, this is the husband and this was the wife. Even though they're separated, their energy is still coming up together. Signifies a man over 40, controlling, overbearing, and quick to anger in interpersonal relationships and at work. Judgmental and intolerant of others' lifestyles and opinions, ignorant, closed to new ideas, prefers to maintain the status quo, prejudice, and rigid. This person creates conflict and unhappiness for you. So yeah, both of those people are perfect for each other. So just be aware of an older man trying to block you, basically. Well, I won't say older, but yeah, older than 40. 8 of Cups. These people are going to be forced to have to walk away. Straight up. This is their fate. This is your fate. You get into the Wheel of Fortune. You end up going into the Knight of Cups energy, and this is going to produce a lot of good things here. But I'm seeing the 8 of Cups, disappointment, dissatisfaction, tired of the current situation. You have a bad attitude. That's these people that are attached to the devil. It's almost like this is another timeline that is trying to interact with this one. It's like weird frequency. Indicates travel or relocation. Look elsewhere for happiness. Make dramatic changes in your life. Carry through with plans. So these people are going to have to just let it go. They're going to have to 8 of Cups, trying to come for you and your destiny and trying to steal your star, basically. Steal your stars, steal your destiny, steal your fate. And again, copyright, plagiarize, troll. So 3 of Swords, this is showing you in the reverse. This is showing you that somebody's protecting your feelings and not being honest with you about something. So it says someone protects your feelings instead of telling you the truth. One person in the relationship will be tempted to betray the other. That's in this situation right here. This situation has to do with your situation because these people are aware of you somehow. So yeah, those people are going to betray each other. Flaws in a relationship are overlooked because the positive aspects are worth keeping. Contented and happy with the relationship. No one sees no need to change anything. Yeah, of course they're not going to see the need to change anything. This is how stupid they are. Even after they have to 8 of Cups, this endeavor against coming up against you, they still are ignorant. It's sad. 3 of Pentacles, a good time for new team projects and group business ventures, business partners. So this is talking about that it is a good time to collaborate with other people. Okay. It is a good time to bring your work forward. That's a confirmation. Yeah. You're going to achieve your goals. Hard work is noticed. Good planning and careful preparation pays off with good profit. Competence that you do everything right in other people's eyes. You're going to remain staying good in other people's eyes. These people have death to face. Okay. Not only do they have the devil that they're dealing with, but now because of what they've been doing, they're having to deal with death, which is a permanent ending. Signifies either the metaphorical personal rebirth followed by great change in your life or a literal death of someone that you know. Both of these people may be dying. Well, they are dying, but let's just say at a very rapid rate because they tried to steal somebody's fortune and fate. That person being you, they tried to steal your star, right? And they were going to copyright and take your work. And God is displeased with this in every form and fashion. God's like, nope, not going to do that. So renewal, personal growth through honest self-examination. These people are unwilling to do that. Okay. End of an era, put the past behind you. This is showing me that it's an end of the era for the music industry. They're done. Their reign of terror and whatever weirdo weird shit is over. God's bringing death to anybody that wants to play with the chosen collective. Like anybody that wants to undervalue somebody, God has no problem showing them their value and taking their life from them. And then not ever giving them another body, literally casting them into the second death fires where your soul burns up and you don't exist anymore. Or so they say. But still, that would be bad. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if these people have to 8 of Cups because God removes the demonic force from within these two people that were coming from you or for you. And then when the demonic force is gone, it's just they're empty like vessels and they don't have a soul. They won't even remember anything that they were doing. Like it's literally a very convenient amnesia that they're going to forget all the shit that they were doing to other people while they were possessed by the devil. We'll see if they repent. It doesn't look like it because of the death. And yeah, yikes. Just be glad that you didn't do any weird shit like this and you wouldn't, and so you're not facing death. Just be thankful that you made the right choices. The moon. Death and the moon. They were trying to work cycles on you and they wanted to open a new negative cycle. Now these people have opened a new negative cycle, but it's not for you because you're going into the Wheel of Fortune. This negative cycle is for them. So they literally opened a new cycle, thought that they were going to involve you in it, and that's not the case. So your personal faith and ethics will be tested. It's duh. These people were being tested, and so were you, but you passed and they epically failed. That's why death is coming for them. You are confused and easily distracted. Fear and anxiety haunt your thoughts, paranoia, secret enemies, deception. Your security is at risk. Duh. Your friends or family may be in danger. Duh. This is those people. Your friends or family may be in danger. Bad luck for those that you love. This is literally anybody in the music industry that played along with this shit. It's bad luck for them. Straight up bad luck for them. For like a long time. Who knows how long God is going to desert. Yeah, nuisance in life. Too late to switch sides. So this is what's going on, you guys. Not only are God is seeing them as a nuisance in life, but it's too late for them to switch sides. It's too late for these people that have sold their soul to the devil, not the real devil, but Asmodeus, whatever, to P. Diddy / Asmodeus. And yeah, too late to switch sides. Now they probably want to switch sides and go back to God. Well, it's too late because the devils had their clutches in these people. And these people were doing too much. Straight up doing way too much. And God doesn't like that. Yeah, we got a Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Again, this is a very abusive energy. Opinionated woman, volatile, changing moods, narrow-minded and bigoted, unforgiving attitude towards those she looks down upon. This is somebody in the music industry. I'm not going to say who because that's rude. Takes without giving, gives only when something is to be gained. She has a strictly materialistic outlook on life. Be suspicious of this woman. So yeah, there's going to be a fall in Hollywood with the music industry. Everybody from like Lady Gaga, like a lot of people. Yeah, everything from pop to hip hop to rock. All of those contracts that were made with not the devil, okay, for their soul, that's being rebuked. Not that these people are going to get their soul back, because technically their soul never really belonged to them. It belonged to the creator of all things that created it. These people didn't create their soul. They created the loss of their soul. So that's their destiny. Basically, this person wants to continue to look down on people coming up. And that could be even like Nicki Minaj. And I'm not throwing no shade or hate at anybody. I'm just being honest. I have to say what God shows me. But this is the downfall of a lot of people because they are wanting to stay in this they're changing their mood swings. They're insane in the membrane. They're looking down their nose at people, treating everybody like scum. They let the fame get to their head. And God has seen this is what it's about. God has seen what these people are doing and what they're like with the fame and the recognition and the money and that. Now God is going to take that and strip them of that. And God's like, now show me, who are you? Because when you had the fame that you wanted so bad and you went against your own destiny because these people were not destined to be famous, they went against their own destiny. God says, okay, go ahead. I love you unconditionally to allow you to make choices, and I will not stop you from making those choices when you have an incarnation. Okay, that is how God is. God allows people to have free will. And these people use their free will to sell their soul to the devil to then parade around like an idiot in a bunch of weird costumes or outfits, pretending to be somebody that they're not, because they're actually destiny swapping for people that truly do have stars in the earth, truly do have stars in the sky, that will forever be in the limelight, no matter what demonic agenda is going on. So God's definitely stripping the fame, power, clout, recognition, and these people are having a fall, a major fall, because they continue to be ungrateful. Someone undervalues me, they undervalues you. They continue to be ungrateful. They continue to work with the jinn. They continue to persecute and sue anybody who doesn't want to sign with their label or doesn't want to join their club. Okay, they're trolling. So yeah, God's going to take everything that they gained off of the devil, and then everything that God was going to give them is going to strip them of all of it, because they decided to do this, because they couldn't leave well enough alone and just let you live your life. Ritual through the father's line. Ritual. Yeah, you are a being. Like, this is done in the 5D. You are a being that has come from the fifth dimension, that especially how Ragnarok and Alan, you guys are both fifth dimensional beings. That's where you originate from. Well, in this incarnation, that's where your energy is coming from. So these people try to do a ritual to cut you off from your accessing your magical powers. And then I see aliens, ETs right here as well. So again, you have extraterrestrial assistance. You're coming into a financial windfall, wealth transfer. The extraterrestrials are assisting. Well, I guess I got to give Saint Germain also clout. Saint Germain and the extraterrestrials that are assisting you are going to make this wealth transfer. It's more of like you shifting into a dimension or reality where you already have the wealth accumulated, and then it just kind of starts to appear. And then I have Cthulhu as well. So you've got some badass protectors if you have Cthulhu looking over you. And Cthulhu's awake. That's one reason why we're having, well, I guess we're having earthquakes in California, but there's earthquakes in the ocean and stuff like that. It's because Cthulhu woke up. Spirits and dead people. That's kind of the energy that this devil connects to. Also, this could be bringing the attention of the men in black, which is a checkmate, because they're going to come in and check into stuff. You may have a memory of meeting with one of the men in black when you were a child. They relocated a lot of the children that have supernatural abilities, or the ones that are reincarnated God. Yeah. All right, let's see what else. The Chariot. Very fast moving energy. It's a vehicle of success. It also could represent your Merkaba. But it's card of success, confidence, and determination, victory over illness, enemies, and financial problems, goals achieved through self-control, willpower, and discipline. I just want to say, goals achieved through self-control, willpower, and discipline, not through selling your soul. That's going to be the biggest deciding factor. Take satisfaction in your accomplishments, but guard against arrogance. Your reputation will be established, and respect is earned. So yes, this is a good sign. Also, this shows me that there are going to be police on your side that know about this. I don't know how, but like there is some hidden helper with the Chariot energy that I'm picking up on, that's been watching this situation, and they're trying to protect people that are in your situation, you being in the star energy and the Wheel of Fortune. They're trying to protect that, because maybe they didn't in the past. Maybe they let things slide. The Lovers. Yes. That's so good. So, physical beauty, a beautiful soul, beginning of a romance, temptation, attraction, sexuality, lust, and love. In order for a relationship to work, you must leave your parents. That's an obvious. Represents a good period of times. Close friendships and adventures. An important decision must be made. So, it has to do with these people, whether you know them or not, whether they're past, present, or future. This is still an existing timeline that needs to be have judgment called down upon, because these people are predators and they want to feed off of you, and they see that you have this. Well, the sun didn't come out, but I really feel like you're also the sun energy. So they see you as this sun, this star, this light to the world, and they want to smash it and they want to take it. So you got to just protect it. Yeah. Judgment being called upon them. Watch how this all shifts from where we're at now. So Ari was bad with death in the moon. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. But then we've got judgment. Okay. So this talks about arguments, legal and contractual issues resolved in your favor. In your favor, you're not going to have to sell your soul. Or if you sign a contract with anything, it's going to be good. If you are wronged by somebody, seek reconciliation, forgiveness for those who have hurt you, and move on with your life. Find a new career. It says if you have been in a low period, it signifies a turnaround. These people need to find a new career. They're going to be, like I said, this judgment that's coming down on them is going to force them to have to quit music and quit all their extracurricular bullshit. The Fool in reverse. You're childlike in some ways. These people are childlike. To think that they could pull this off and have fame, public recognition, and all this stuff, and be a part of these secret society, cult, demonic worship shit, and they thought that that was going to be successful and work out. Yo, you think like an imbecile. These people do not think right. I don't know why they would ever think that that would work out, but them being jealous about you having the levers and having the police on your side, like, yo, it just means that basically you have somebody protecting you, so that these people that work with bribes, it talks about these people having worry and fear blocking their positive action. Don't submit to others' rules and demands of conformity. You do not recognize the danger that you're in. What did the thing to this video say? It says a friend doesn't recognize the danger that they're in. This is that. Because God is calling judgment. You're calling judgment down on that. This is that. Yeah. You're close to ruin with crazy decisions, reckless actions, and foolish choices. That's what these people are in the position of. Their ideas are not sound and may lead to a catastrophe. Absolutely. A total catastrophe, yo. Literally. Five of Swords. This is them having to try to put self-preservation first. Okay. Like I said, after we called judgment, this is going to change. Like, now all of a sudden after we called judgment, these people who thought that they were balling, using death, taking people's life in the music industry, hiding people's bodies and shit like that in sewers and other whatever, like weirdo holes or whatever. I don't know what I'm saying. Hole in the ground. Dude, if that's not one of those holes that just keeps going until it hits the underworld, don't be putting dead bodies in it. But whatever, people are going to do whatever they want to do. So yeah, that's them. So this is like talking about public shame and dishonor, put self-interest and preservation first. This is talking about you can't be of use to anyone if you don't look out for yourself. Conflict and hostility, defeat. They're going to be put in a situation where everyone's going to betray one another. I think it said that somewhere in there. Conflict and hostility, defeat and destroy important projects. The outcome may seem unfair. It's a difficult time, will provide insight and growth, possible illegal or immoral conduct. That's this person. So yeah, you don't want to be signing any non-disclosure agreements, doing any weirdo shit. You don't have to do any form of ritual to get famous, whoever I'm talking to get what you want, to get it, whether you're an artist of what type. You don't have to do anything that these people are going to tell you to do. Okay. You don't have to do anything that they say. And when they say, oh, you'll be blackballed, No, that's not how this new reality is set up, where a bunch of gatekeepers can just blackball people when they want. That's not how this is going to. So it's like almost better if you don't make any connections in the music industry. Maybe, well, God, if they don't make any connections in the music industry, will they still be able to succeed? Yes, I get a yes. Will they avoid this situation? No, this is going to be a test for you inevitably to walk away from people that are not serving you, even if they look like they have something shiny, something that you want. You know, if you're creating your own reality with your thoughts and your beliefs, and you are, why would something that's in the possession of somebody else be something that you need to be successful? Why wouldn't you just be able to be yourself and be successful? This is why I'm saying it doesn't even make sense. What these people are talking about, like, that's all you have to say about them is like, if I'm creating my reality with my thoughts and my belief, then why the fuck do I need you? The only thing I need is God. Unless they're like, you're like a singer and you need a guitarist, but hopefully you're not going to find people. I feel like these are like higher up people. Hopefully you're going to find somebody that's on the same page as you. Okay. That's not going to be like, oh, like, it's like everybody should have their full share of everything, especially when you guys are creating the music. If you can get a producing license, that's going to, and doing that online, that's going to be the highest compatibility rather than signing a record deal and going about that route. Okay. There's a lot of self-published artists and writers and stuff like that. Just like, you know, that a lot of that their stuff is super pop, like Aragon, the books Aragon, uh, they're very popular, but nobody would sign that author because he was like a kid or something. So just know that it's like you could be like writing the next Harry Potter novel, but like famous like Harry Potter, and you could go to a producer, whatever these, yeah, producer publishing company. Sorry. And they could be like, no, we don't want to publish your work. But then you go and get your self publishing license and you publish your own. And all of a sudden now you're a million billionaire. Okay. That's what I'm seeing. So yeah, these people are scared shitless because the new upcoming artists and people in the industry don't need them. They don't need the demonic agenda. They don't need it, which means this planet's most likely, because everything is all about influence. Just remember, you can always unplug the AI. I just want to tell everybody that. You can always unplug the AI. Yeah. Oh my gosh. This is about these people, you guys. Literally, calling judgment is the best thing. This is the Nine of Swords in the reverse. Your priorities are dangerously out of balance, even though things appear to be going well. Scandal, loss of innocence. This is talking about that music industry. Oh my God. Entertainment business. Says you enter a world where people play to keep for keeps, not for the weak or cautious. You stay on a self-destructive path, even though you know it's clearly the wrong thing to do. They cause their own pain. They cause their own pain. All right. We're going to do some angel number cards and then I'll let you guys go. I just saw that it's like time really flies when I'm spending it with you guys. It really flies, truly. It just goes right by. Okay. So now when you see these angel numbers in your reality, you're going to pay attention to what you're doing, what you're thinking, what you're saying at that time. You're going to apply whatever that intuitive information is to the interpretation of this number, and that's going to give you a personal reading. Just, you'll know that when you see these numbers, you are in alignment with whatever the message is about the angel numbers. All right. It'll give confirmation to this reading and to you having a happily ever after. Like you having the star, the wheel of fortune, the chariot, and the lovers, that's yes, 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 and yes. And you being in the Knight of Cups energy, that's also really, all of these are great cards. Even these two are still, this is like, it just has to tell you what's going on with the dishonesty in business. Okay. That's what's going on up here. Yeah, you can be the first one in Hollywood to actually have a soul. 21, speak of the devil. But 2121 energy levels, prosperity, harmony, journey, waiting, discipline, exaggeration, the opposite sex. That day that you're waiting for will come. Maintain discipline. You're getting closer to your end goal. There's no need to overextend yourself. Guard your energy to remain focused. It will pay off. It's not a climb. It's an elevator ride. (1122) great shift, personal growth, spiritual development, and manifesting goals, oneness, connection, and completion. First, focus on the positive changes occurring due to your efforts. Then expand your horizons and permit yourself to try something new. Yeah, be innovative with your music. Try something new. Try something different that these people haven't done. So many positive shifts are in store for you. The world around you is changing in the favor of your intentions, literally. (1212) persistence, shift, enthusiasm, gratitude, contentment, and new experiences. Oh, happy day. An ample opportunity related to your life's purpose is just around the corner. Take immediate action once it pops up. Of course, a lovely partnership or an epic romance is also in the cards. Yeah, you guys are welcome. I'm totally happy to be here to help you guys just make sense of this spiritual journey, because it truly, like, we're having a human experience, but this is a spiritual journey. And yeah, these people, it'd be best to avoid them. But I know that you knowing about this being a test is going to make it so much easier for you to literally pass the test. 1818 willpower. Yeah, willpower. That's your soul. Achievement, success, striving forward, prosperity, go-getters, courage, and luck. Wow, significant events are in the cards for you. You will progress in your endeavors and gain new experiences. The right people and resources will be put on your path. You don't need these people. The right ones will be put on your path, okay? An excellent proposal or change is coming. You're destined for greatness. You really, truly are. Wow. Compassion, 2020. Okay, so compassion. So mercy, diplomacy, potential service, recovery, adaptability, and renewal. It's a confirmation that your assumptions and beliefs are correct. But it's also an encouragement to use your talents and gifts because they will benefit the world and your pockets. That's literally, I couldn't even say anything more accurate than that. Be of the service to others. Your potential is enormous. Like, that card was totally it. (1919) cycles, karma, warning, judgment, influence, power, cycles, changes, and rebirth. Karma will be paying you a visit. Release the need. That's what this situation is. Release the need to control because you cannot force things. Learn your lessons so that you don't need to repeat them in the future. Make some space for new experiences. Again, yeah. You're not going to be, like I said, these people began a cycle. They wanted to begin a cycle with you, and God said, no. You won't be doing that. 1414 light up, mood swings, respect, family, constructive outlook, quality. Focus on your needs, desires, and hobbies. Everything is more accessible with a light attitude. You will be blessed with new opportunities, a new friend, like I was talking about, or in addition to your family. Good vibes will speed up the process. It could be that this friend that you meet is a connection that gets you to wherever you need to go, but they're not going to be a permanent connection. Your divine life purpose has to do with awakening mankind through you using your gifts, which is your voice, your music, your talent, your writing, you transcribing your life through thoughts, through songs, and through developing whatever your craft is. Okay. 0550, the eye candy, intuition, inspired action, beauty, arts. Yeah, art. Socializing, flow, potential, and romance. Get some fresh air, call some pals over. Take a look around you. There is so much natural beauty waiting for it to be discovered. Either you will soon become involved in an exciting new project, or you will go out on a date. Put your charisma to use everywhere. Spread your charm around. This is talking about when you go to some type of elite party, Be this light, light up, be this eye candy, be this eye candy that compels these people to turn around and go back to God and ask for their freaking soul back. Be that type of person. Be the person whose music inspires other people to save the lives of others, inspires them to not give up, and inspires them to go after their dreams and believe in themselves. Be that person. That's the person. Be all you want to do is be better than the version of you that existed the day before. Car again. Um 24 good times. Leisure, rest, holiday, pleasure, love, affection, kindness, and happiness. You are worthy of affection, leisure, and pleasure. If you tell your family and friends how you feel, you'll find that you're all on the same page and that you can work together effectively. Many people are rooting for you. If you spread love, it will always find its way back to multiplied. Okay, so we had 21, which is about energy levels, aka soul. 1122, which is about a great shift that you create. 1212 is about being persistent. 1818 is about keeping your soul, the willpower. 2020 is about being compassionate with these people that are under witchcraft, that don't have souls, that are connected to a low vibing, whatever, just lower vibrational demon, that cannot efficiently take somebody's soul, whatever. The demons are trying their best without Lucifer there. 1919 cycles. 1414 light up. 0550 the eye candy. And the eye candy is always something that inspires you to go after something that you've seen. And it's not that you're taking it from that person, but you're actually going after it in your own reality, which means you're going in and creating it that in that space. 24 good times. Okay. Thank you guys for making it to the ending of this reading. I really appreciate you all for doing that and being so kind and wonderful today. Please like this video. It would really help me to get monetized. Like, share, make sure that you're subscribed. Make sure you hit the notification bell so that you're notified of every time that I go live so that you don't miss out on any of the messages that Spirit has for you. Know that by you asking God to call judgment down is going to make it so that these people cannot have a victory over you. They're already facing death and everything like that, but that's what they were doing to their artists. Like once their artists or people under them, whoever they're managing, becomes worth more dead than alive, then these people do something to actually take them out. And so that's the cycle that you're breaking. You being in this natural star energy, in the wheel of fortune, being in the upright. Yes, you have to deal with the dishonesty in business, but we already know with the devil here and the industry that it's going to do that. So, just being warned, you being warned about people trying to take your work, copy your style, imitate you and stuff like that is going to make you more aware of who you work with. Now, another thing I didn't say was I think that one of you is going to come into a relationship with a producer that is of the opposite sex, and you guys are going to be like twin flames for each other. So that's another way that you are going to be avoiding this situation, because I feel like you're going to be going to write to somebody that can either publish your work, whatever it is. This other person, this twin flame, has the ability to balance your energy out, and they have the ability to heal you. And they also have the ability to bring your projects to full success, right? So, yeah. Yeah, the Seven of Swords. This is talking about these people that many choices confront them, but only one is correct. And so they have to, it's only one is correct. So you're going to be the example of what being in the upright and being actually correct is. I don't feel like this Lover's card is going to make you go through anything horrific. I feel like this is the best fortune you could ever get. Yeah, their first instinct is going to be to do everything on their own. But again, so their selfish decisions to look the other way and party with people that are trafficking kids and stuff like that. These selfish decisions bring dishonor and shame. That's twice in the Five of Swords and the Seven of Swords. See how both of these people have to look behind them to see how many swords, how many people are going to come back after them for what they did. You're not in that energy of messing people over, right? So Yeah, Nine of Cups. This is the best ever. Okay, we'll end it on this card. The Nine of Cups. This is the wish card. Your deepest desire is granted. Remember, we had to rebuke that jinn. Now, see, now that we rebuked that jinn and called Allah in to address that, now things are shifting. I can actually physically feel them. It says a problem is solved. Yeah, satisfying sexual relationships, emotional peace, goals are achieved, dreams come true. Time to enjoy your success and revel in its rewards. Material possessions are attained, physical fitness and beauty. God's going to be renewing your ears. What are your ears? Okay, your ears. But years is what I was going to say. God is going to be renewing your years. So that's like reverse aging, right? Is there anything else that the collective needs to know about this situation and moving forward? The Two of Cups. Yeah, this Nine of Cups wish fulfillment is really about this Two of Cups love offer that's coming from the universe. This is a fifth dimensional love offer, but it's coming down through the physical world, and it's going to manifest as a contract between you and your twin flame, and then you and God, because when the twin flames come together and they're in one body, it's like embodies the energy of God. So yeah, a new love affair. You will be in sync with one another. Two people finally come together after a long flirtation. A broken relationship is healed through forgiveness. Connections are made in business. The start of a new relationship that will dramatically affect your life. Okay. And that's going to be positive for you. Yay. I'm so glad. Okay. We're going to play the throat chakra bowl and then I'll let you guys go. If you would like to tip or donate, there is two different links, a Cash App link and a PayPal link in the description box below. But know that if you don't have money, I understand. I am so grateful for your likes, your shares, your subscribes, your notification, getting me monetized, all that stuff. You leaving comments, all that stuff. I absolutely love it. Okay. And so I appreciate everything. All right. So whatever doors were open today, again, we always close and allow the reality to shift naturally through the energies that we cleared up today, through knowing about this situation. Amen. Okay. And don't forget to go to the YouTube channel Healing Vibrations. That's the beautiful sound bath you're hearing in the background. And get yourself a subscription. You can, like, if you ever feel like it in an energetic funk, you can always throw on one of those crystal singing bowl sound baths and then just chill and the energy will clear itself. So know that that is also available to you. All right. I love you guys. I'm going to go ahead and cut through this energy with the chimes. All right. Peace be with you. God bless you. And I'll see you guys in the next reading. Okay. Bye.